Madness in Our House on BBC Radio Oxford. It is 24 minutes to 6. All of the day's news and the latest on the pandemic, of course, in the Ox Report from 6 o'clock tonight. And then at 6:15, Fleur Osterjak will be here. But as it's Friday, it is that time to catch up with my movie critic, Van Connor.
Oh, he loves this.
It's your theme now. We've got to play it.
Definitely.
And here's the crescendo. So then, Van Connor, your day job usually is red carpets, all the glitz and glamour, going to check out movies before they are in the cinema. Obviously, none of that's happening right now. So you're coming on to recommend some amazing classics, some new stuff, but classics as well, that we can watch over the weekend, right?
Of course, but I think this week we're going mostly new stuff. We've got a couple of new releases that they've put onto digital platforms, like if you've got an Apple TV or a Fire Stick or a Roku or a Smart TV or anything like that, you can pay to own them at home. And the first one I've got for you is a new film starring Richard Dreyfuss. Remember him? He was great once. He used to star in all the really good Spielberg movies. Yeah. Well, now he's retired, so he's in a sort of retirement age. He's playing a retired man. He's playing a retired engineer who dreams of going to space. The movie's called Astronaut. It's a debut feature from Sheila MacLeod, actress turned director. And he enters a lottery to be the one civilian who joins the first commercial space flight. He also thinks there might be something wrong with the runway, that it might not take off to begin with. Nobody believes him, and the only person who'll give him the time of day is his precocious grandson. I've got a clip for you.
Looks so close.
Yeah, like you can reach out and touch it. People have been looking up at the stars forever. And I think it's always for the same reason.
What?
To see where we belong. That's a question I've been asking myself my whole life.
I wish I could be an astronaut.
You can. You can be anything you want.
They only want smart people.
Well, you're smart.
I got a D in math.
Hey, I wasn't very good at math myself.
So the thing I kind of feel about space films is sometimes they can be a bit hit and miss, can't they?
Well, that's the thing with this one. It's not really a space film. It's more of an earthbound drama. It is entirely about the character that Dreyfuss is playing. And to be fair, he's absolutely tremendous in it. It's nice to be reminded how great Dreyfuss can be. But there's a decent supporting cast too. Colm Feore's in there. I think Graham Greene's in there as well. Good supporting cast. I like the young child actor whose name escapes me as well. But I thought it was just a very sweet film. Some really nice, touching, sort of PG, early 90s style older man drama.
So definitely something that families could sit down and cuddle up on the sofa to watch over the weekend then?
I think it might be too drawn out for younger children, but I think families with sort of children in their early teens, for instance, that maybe that might work. Sort of tween kids, family unit, that'd fly.
Okay. All right, what are you going to give that out of 10? What are your Van points?
I'll give that a 7, because it wasn't amazing, but it did charm me.
Okay. All right. Well, that's a fair point. That's a fair comment and a fair score. Okay, next, Sea Fever.
Okay, Sea Fever, new Irish set movie from Lisa Hardiman. This is basically best described as what would happen if you took 1982's The Thing, specifically the John Carpenter version, and tried to remake it in the present day as a drama set on a West Irish trawler, and for some reason starring Connie Nielsen and Hermione Caulfield. I've got a clip for you of that moment. You know the bit in The Thing where they test each other's blood to see which one's infected?
Yeah.
Basically that with a flashlight.
I don't see anything.
Want me to do you? I don't see
Look
anything.
again, it's really faint.
I don't see anything.
Do me. Not you, Ahmed.
Come on, just let her do it.
This sounds a little bit like it could be quite edgy.
You'd want it to be, wouldn't you? But it's far too on the slow and laboured dramatic side. Recently, we had Underwater with Kristen Stewart that did a very similar thing without the sort of parasite element. For my money, that was a more successful homage to the thing than this. This feels, again, far too laboured for its own good, but I liked Hermione Caulfield, and it was nice to see her get a more prominent lead role in something, actually.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, what are you going to give this? I've got a feeling you're going to give this a 6.
Oh, I was going with 5, actually, so you were close.
I was being way too optimistic there. Okay, now that's good. So that's not top of your list, obviously. Finally, we haven't got a clip of this one, but I don't know anything about this. Extraction.
So, Extraction, this is available to Netflix subscribers today. Sea Fever, like Astronaut, is a premium VOD, so you buy that on your device. This is a Netflix release, so you can view this if you have a Netflix account from today. New movie starring Chris Hemsworth, written by Joe Russo, who, one of the Russo brothers. They gave us, the 2 best Captain America movies and the last 2 really terrific Avengers ones.
Yeah.
It was called Darker as they were making it, and it stars Chris Hemsworth as a Black Ops mercenary who has to go on a mission to rescue the child of an Indian warlord, and of course everyone's out for them both. It's protect the child or save yourself, and of course he chooses to protect the child because he's a bit of a hero type. I mean, lots of big explosive fun. It's a lot like Six Underground was just over Christmas for Netflix. It's a big premium rate Hollywood thriller that you can stream on TV for nothing if you're a Netflix subscriber.
Okay, well that's on my list for this weekend then. I was just wondering what movies to watch. I've got Netflix, so that is up my street. It sounds like it's got like a bit of a Taken theme to it.
Yeah, I think it is something like that. I thought a lot of that movie 16 Blocks. It's the standard protect the witness kind of a story.
Yeah, I love it. Okay. Before I let you go, any classics that you're going to catch up yourself on this weekend? Because I've seen you post about The Mask.
Oh, well, I love The Mask. One for me that I'm looking forward to revisiting is I think Netflix has both Raid movies, and I've really been wanting to revisit the first Raid, the Raid Redemption, I think it was called. That one's definitely on my watch list. That's a great action movie. Even if you don't like subtitle movies, check that out. It's killer.
Right, okay. Well, I'm just seeing your post about The Mask, though, because it's been years since I saw that. It's made me kind of go, do you know what?
It's a classic.
Of course it is. Who does not like The Mask if they've seen it?
I think it's on Saturday. I think it's on telly on Saturday, I think, at 4:40 in the afternoon on, I think, Channel 5.
Oh, well, that's a perfect Saturday afternoon movie, The Mask. That's a great tip. Loving that. Loving your work. Van, I hope you're keeping safe and well and you're not getting too bored.
I've always got the movies, good sir.
You've got a stack of movies to get through, I'm sure. Well, stay safe, have a fantastic weekend, and of course we'll get you back next Friday to talk about more, if that's all right.
Indeed. Take care, and until the next time.
Lovely. Thank you, mate.
The In Guide on BBC.